Hey guys, it's Jen from iCreateCrafts. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to personalize your own throw blanket using a Cricut machine and some HTV. They took me under 20 minutes to create from start to finish, and they would make a great gift. I love how they turned out, and you won't believe how easy they are to create. So stay tuned and see how you can easily create your own personalized throw blanket. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using these designs that I had found on Google, and I just cleaned them up a little bit in Design Space. And the reason I'm making these blankets is because it's Christmas time and my daughter's in Girl Scouts, and the Girl Scout leader is amazing. She does so much for our community. I'm not sure if she watches this, but thank you, Tammy, if you do. We all really appreciate you. And one thing she does for Christmas time is she does stuff with the elderly at the nursing home around us. Every year she does it, but because of the pandemic right now, unfortunately we can't go and do stuff with them, but she decided to do a Secret Santa, so that's what we're doing right now. I'm going to be creating blankets for them, or actually I bought fleece blankets from Walmart for, I think it was like 2 for $5 or something. It was really ridiculous, so I thought I would, you know, jazz it up a little bit and make it nice. So we have 4 ladies and 1 guy that my daughters picked their name for. I have 4 daughters, so I have 4 people that we're doing Secret Santa for. So this video is very quick. It's going to be a great Christmas present. It could be a birthday present for anybody. This could be any time for making it, but it's just, I'm just using a fleece blanket, and I'm just going to start with the first one here. I just found this on Google and I thought it was so pretty, and you can just put a name on it. So I've got to just go to the text box right here, and I'm going to write her name for the first one, which is Barb. And I like a lot of fonts, but I was taking my time and looking for a font that would work for this one, so I'm going to make it a little bit larger here so we can see it. And the word, or the font that I picked for her was called, and if I say it right, Edwardian. So I'm going to go up to the font box up here, and I want to go to the search part, and I'm just going to type in Edwardian. And here it is. So I'm going to click on this one, and I thought that was a pretty font for it. So I'm going to make it about the same size as the flower itself, and then I'm going to attach it and center it. So to do that, I'm just going to select both here, go up to the align button, and I'm going to center it in the middle there. So this one is done. I'm just going to leave it for now. Actually, I'm going to attach it really quick, and I'm going to attach it because when I cut it out on my HTV, I want it to cut out the way it looks, basically. So this one was going to be for Hazel, so I'm just going to make it a little bit larger, and there's really no rhyme or reason why I picked these. I just thought they were really pretty. So again, I'm just going to go to the text box on the side here and write her name. Oops. And it's going to give me the same font as we just had. So I'm going to make it a little bit larger. And I'd like each one of them to have, you know, their own. So I'm going to go back to the font box up here. And for her, I chose, it's called Close to My Heart. So I'm going to go up here to the font box again and type that in. And wow, there's more than one that I had originally picked. So we'll just go with the first one and see what it looks like. I guess I didn't look close enough to see how many there were. I think this was the one that I picked that kind of goes with it. So again, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to click the unlock box here and make it a little bit wider. And see how that looks. And maybe we can, I don't know if that would look, no, I was thinking maybe we could put it in the middle here. But I like it the way it looks, so I'm just gonna grab both images, go to align, and then center it again. And I like it how it looks, so I'm gonna grab both images and I'm going to attach it right away, so when I go to cut it out later, I won't forget. So that one is finished. And this one is going to be for somebody called Frank. As you can see, Design Space didn't really clean it up too well for me, and I didn't really feel like spending money to get this, so I'm gonna try this. I don't think that with the HTV you won't see all these little parts on here. So I'm gonna do the same thing, just write text, grab the text box and write his name. And for him, I chose, let's see, this one's kind of funny, beefcakes. I thought it looked more manly, so to speak. So again, I'm gonna go to the font box, go up here, close that out, and then just type that in. I thought it looked more manly. So I actually like the size of everything right now. So I'm just gonna grab both images again and then go to align and center it. And that one's done as well. I'm just gonna attach it since I have them. I'm gonna shrink it just for now and then work on the last one. And again, you can use any image you want, any kind of font you want. I just thought this would be a really quick tutorial on to show you how to put designs on a blanket. Again, it's just a cheap and it's just an inexpensive gift, but it has some thought to it. So I have one more, so I'm gonna go to the text box and then just type in Sadie. And I'm gonna bring it over here maybe. And hers, I picked out, if I say it right, Jacoby, 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 if I'm saying it right, but I'm just gonna go to the font, X out of that, and then just type it in. And I was gonna use this one, it's because it's a little bit thicker, but I don't know, maybe we can, you use this and you just turn it a little bit, so maybe we could do it like that. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. So I liked everything center, so I'm gonna grab it, go to align, and then center it. And I love how all these look. I think maybe I'll just turn it a little bit more and move it just a little bit. So I like those two, so I'm gonna grab both images and I'm gonna attach. And here's the part, so if you want to change the color on these, you can go ahead and do it now. I have a red blanket for Frank, so I think I'm gonna do his maybe white, and I have a blue blanket, so maybe I will do Hazel's blue. I'll do hers white as well because blue and white go pretty good together. Then I have like a mixed color one. It has like gray, white, and a little bit of pink in it. So maybe I'll do this one, but maybe I will leave this one black the way it is because you'll see it better. So I'm gonna go ahead and change these two really quick. So you just select what you want, go to the little color box up here, and then you can change what color you want it. I'm gonna do the same one with this one. And just grab the white because I know I want this one to cut out black. And then for Sadie, actually for Sadie I have a little puppy one. I was trying to get them each their own individual ones, and so I'm gonna put this Sadie one on there, but I think maybe I'll keep hers black as well. So the last part that I need to do is actually resize this, and I wanted to get it as big as possible because these are for elderly people and I want them to be able to see it and really enjoy it, that it has their name on it. So with it selected, I'm going to go up to the unlock box up here and I'm going to change it to 11.5 by 11.5. And that's gonna give me the maximum of my small mat. And I thought that would be big enough for it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the rest of them. So I have all these done already. So the next thing you wanna do is go to make it, and it's gonna give me 4 different mats, 2 black ones and 2 white ones. So it's gonna fill the whole mat up, which I really wanted. And I'm going to be putting this on the fleece blanket, so I'm using HTV, heat transfer vinyl. So you want to make sure you mirror your image, otherwise it's not going to cut out correctly. So I'm going to go to each one of these and just click the mirror image, and that'll just flip everything around for you. And I'm just going to go to the continue button, but I will tell you that my heat press has been on and warmed up. It's at 320 degrees and I'm going to press it for 20 seconds. But I'm going to cut this out, I'm going to weed it out, and then I'll show you the next step of placing your image onto your blanket. I swear this is a very thoughtful gift for anybody. If you want to make something very thoughtful for anybody, this would be a really great gift. I would love to receive one of these. Okay, so for the last part here, I'm just gonna pick this one, the heat transfer non-Cricut. This is my base material. This is the one that I chose. If you follow me and you're subscribed to my channel, you know I don't really buy a lot of name brand like Cricut, so I just buy whatever's on sale, and this is the one that I always use. So I'm just gonna click that one, and it's gonna remind me to put my material shiny side down. Please don't forget that if you use HTV heat transfer vinyl, you always want a mirror and you always want to have your shiny side down on your mat. Make sure you use your scraper and put your HTV on your mat, and I like to scrape it to make sure it's really stuck on there. So I'm going to finish this up, I'll weed it out, and then I'll show you the next step. So I finished cutting them out. This is the one for Frank. I have to say I love HTV. It is so easy to weed. I wish that regular vinyl was that easy. It was so simple to weed. So if you come on over here, I have my heat press set at 320 for 24 seconds. And then I'm just going to be using this blanket that I got from Walmart. It's just a fleece throw. It's very inexpensive, but I think it would be a really awesome personalized gift, and it's pretty easy to make. So I'm just gonna take the edge of it, find one of the edges, and I'm gonna work upside down. So I'm just gonna put it on the heat press, kind of in a diagonal way, I guess. Kind of putting the part to the side here. Trying to put the tip of it to the top of the heat press up here, just like that. So I'm gonna press it just for a couple seconds just to get it nice and warm. And then I'm just gonna take my vinyl decal and put it on there. So now it's nice and warm and it's nice and flat. So then I'm just gonna take the decal, and remember I'm working upside down, so I need to make sure I put the vinyl decal upside down. And I'm gonna try to find the center of it. And you don't have to do it on a diagonal like this. I just thought it would give it a little different look to it. So I'm just gonna pull it up so it all fits on my heat press here, which everywhere does. I absolutely love this heat press. I had an iron before, and I also had the Easy Press. I got rid of both of them. I couldn't do it. So if you're gonna invest in something, I would invest in a really, really, really good heat press. So I like where it is. I'm gonna hold it there. I'm gonna take my transfer tape or my parchment paper here and just put it over it and then press it for the 320 at 22 seconds. Well, it was 24 seconds. So we're gonna let this go, and then when it's done, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now it's done. I'm just gonna lift this up, pull my little paper away, and I'm gonna look to see, sometimes you can see bubbles on you. Ouch, it's very hot. So I see some bubbles on here, so I'm actually gonna put it on again, and I'm gonna up my pressure a little bit. So on this one, I just gotta turn the knob. I always like to check and make sure that it's done properly. So I'm just gonna press it again just for maybe another 5 seconds and see if those bubbles come out. It's just showing you that you didn't have enough pressure on it. And then we'll see how that looks. That's better. So then carefully, because it's going to be hot, just peel back the plastic part to it. Oh my gosh, guys, I love it already. What do you think, Emma?
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And it showed up really nice.
So here is Frank's. I will hold it up to show you. So that is what it looks like. I mean, like I said, it's nothing special, it's inexpensive, but I thought it would be just nice for them. They don't have a lot of stuff, so if you have anybody that you don't know what to get, you can personalize this, make it any way you want. It's just a fun craft to do. I'm gonna finish these up. I have 3 more to do, but I really love how this turned out. If you like this tutorial, please leave me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as I'm gonna be doing more craft videos. But again, I really like this. Please leave any comments down below and do what you can to help the elderly out, especially during this hard time. But again, have fun crafting, and happy holidays, everyone.